video. We are going to do a little tour of TPT U. What is that, you say? You'll see. We're also going to look at one of another upgrade Teachers Pay Teachers has done. And I'm going to give you my 2 cents on the upcoming TPT conference, should you go. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, my name is Lorianne, and if you are new or returning, welcome. Here at It's All Primary, we talk teacher side hustles and a lot right now on Teachers Pay Teachers. So let's talk about TPT U. What is TPT U? It is Teachers Pay Teachers University. It's not really a university. It is, they call it an education hub. So I am going to do a quick tour with you of the hub. It is not huge, but there is some good information, especially if you are new. They've got a lot of information on copyright. I'll show that to you. Copyright and trademarks. You need to know that. They even have a little quiz there. So again, I'll show you where to find it. I'll have a link down below so that you can go there faster. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one of the newest features, which is wonderful, is recently updated downloads. What is that? Maybe you have uploaded a product and then 2 or 3 months later you're like, oh, I wanted to add this. Well, you can update the product, and right down at the bottom, and again I'll show you this, you click a certain button and the teachers that have purchased it will get a little message saying it's been updated. But now you can keep track of all the things that have been updated lately, even with the people that did not click notify buyers, right? So now you get all of them, which is fantastic. Why is this good for the buyer? Why is this good for the seller? It is good for the buyer because you always want the up-to-date information available. It is good for the seller because it makes your buyers happy. It keeps, I am a buyer and a seller, and I am always thrilled when something's been updated, something's been added, right? You like that because you feel like you're getting your money's worth again. So as a seller, in some ways it's just a little communication. Hey, I'm still here, and hey, I'm still here to help you save yourself some time, save yourself some money, right? It's good for relationships, communication, all that sort of stuff. It's all good. So I'm going to show you that. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is the TPT Seller Forum. I often get asked, where do you get all your information? I get it from a lot of sources. I did a video about a year ago on the different places. Some of that has since changed. But honestly, one of the biggest ones, besides Facebook groups, and I belong to a few too many, I'll be honest, is the TPT Seller Forum. I get some great information there. And TPT is in there themselves. There's a whole section, and again, I'll show all of this to you, okay? So let me turn the camera around. We'll do that, and then we'll come back, and we're going to talk about the conference afterwards, okay? Go. Here on the TPT website, as you can see, they've upgraded or updated their search bar to include grade, subject, price, and then they've moved where these were a drop-down. They're changed a little bit. To find TPT U, I scroll down to the bottom and go to Help and FAQ, and under Frequently Asked Questions, which all of these are in TPT U, but I just type in here TPT U, and it's first one. And it's asking, what is TPT University? It is an educational hub where sellers can go to find information about creating and posting products. And then there's the actual link, which I will have this link in the description down below to get to it faster. So here is TPT University, and on the left side here is the menu, and these are all the things that they feel this all you need to get started, and in many ways they are correct. The big one, copyright and trademark, right here they even got a little quiz on it. Inappropriate content policy, digital resources, easel, sales tax, the tax forms, TPT school access, how it works, the Flex catalog beta. So these are the different things. Getting started, gives you general information. They talk here about membership levels, sharing your first resource, which we will talk about next week. And they give examples, though some of the images are a little bit dated and the links aren't accurate. The community, the TPT team, pictures of them, store profile, and again they're giving you examples of different ones. The one thing I would love them to do is have more little visual pictures of the how-tos. This information right here is pretty good. You know, using clear descriptive language, avoid keyword stuffing. Keyword stuffing is when you are just writing the words in. They don't make sense. You're just adding them, adding previews. Again, it would have been nice to see some pictures here. Store profile. So again, create titles and keywords, write a product description. It would, again, as opposed to just saying it, showing it. But if you want to learn more about the beginning, you know, some, especially copyright and trademark, this stuff is good. So you can read and learn about copyright and trademark here. And they've got different pages on it all, but it is a lot. And it's something as a TPT seller you should be aware of. So that is Teachers Pay Teachers University. As I said, it would be nice if they talk about them, but it'd be nice to show a little how-to on some of these, or even short little videos would be nice too. While we're here, one of the newer updates is the updated downloads. In your purchases, so if I go here, I go to my purchases, this is one of the newest ones here, the recently updated. So what you can do is you can click there and it will tell you when something was just updated. So here this one is just been done June 1st, May 25th. So it'll give you in order what has just been updated. It is really important that when you update a product, especially if it's something you've either added pages or you've fixed typos or things, that you notify your buyers. And where you do that is if you're in a product. So let me actually go to one of my products. Let me go to my store. Whoops, it's in here. And I decide I'm going to either add something to this little bundle or I'm going to change the wording. If I am going to change anything about the product itself, I'm going to edit listing and I'm going to go down, and after I've made my changes, I'm going to go here where it says notify buyers. And if I click there, a box comes up and a note will be sent to them. So when they go to their purchases, they can find that as well. It will show up here. One of the other places I get a lot of information is on the TPT Sellers Forum. So if you go to the little house, and it's the last one here on the right, this is the TPT Sellers Forum, and they've got the various topics of discussion, and then within those there's even more. As you can see, there's a whole copyright trademark one. There will be ones on certain niches such as middle school, high school, special ed, TPT school, what is it called? TPT easel. So they got, if you want to talk about any of these things, selling tips, Pinterest, they are all here. I find that I go to the news, notes, and love from Team TPT, which is where they bring up information. And then within that, there's lots. Some of this needs to be updated again because there could be a really old post, but because someone's posting on it, it will still be at the top, even though the post might be dated quite a bit. But you can find things on taxes within here. Again, the newest direct deposit, self-checking easel, TPT Forward, they're all in this one. One of the other sections I go to a lot is selling tips. This one I do quite a bit. And like I said, some of these are very old. Like this 75,000K, which, I mean, look at how many views it's getting and replies. And they're still getting fairly recent comments. But if I go onto this and look at the original form, it's dated 2014. So what I like about this particular post is it gives advice from some of these who have had larger sales and what they would do. So the Sellers Forum has a lot. And usually what I do is before I put something in here, I actually go to search and I'll type it in here. So if I did
keyword research or something like that. And I hit submit. These will be different things that had the words keyword or even research in them. If you are looking for some free feedback on your TPT store, lots of people post their stores in here and they will get responses. So this is a good place as well to get information. TPT has also added these banners, and if you scroll down, you'll see another one and another one. So those are fairly new. This banner right now for the TPT Forward conference is up, and you click here to register. You can't use your PayPal or you need a credit card. While we're here, let me just share with you. If you are thinking about going to the TPT conference, look at the schedule. We've got the virtual schedule and the in-person schedule. You can see all sorts of things happening. Usually most of the talks are in half an hour or an hour, depending on what they are. They'll have a speaker sometimes first thing in the morning. They will have little break things happening. Last year they had yoga, but they'll have the keynote, and then on the last day, which is the Friday, I believe, they will tell you where next year's conference will be. But some of these, they'll say virtual only. Some of them are going to be in person.
Easy to find stuff, and you know, it's good to always get information. And speaking of information, the TPT conference, TPT Forward, is coming up in July, a couple weeks from now. And some of you are maybe sitting on the fence as to whether you should go to this conference or not. I'm going to give you two opinions, okay? I'll be honest, I did not go my first year on TPT, and I'm very glad I didn't, because the thing with conferences is they become overwhelmed. You just get bombarded with all this information. Some of it is relevant for you right at this moment. Some of it is not. And when you are just starting, and this is just my opinion, but product creation is the biggest thing you can do. And last year when I went to the virtual conference, I found it was not overwhelming in a, like my, I was, overwhelmed and but I thought, wow, this is a lot of information. And I liked parts of it. I didn't like a lot of it. Some of it I knew. Some of it I just felt that if I had been a brand new TPT seller, I think I would not have enjoyed it because of the amount of information that gets pumped out at you. And it's sort of like for me, I thought, okay, I've got to do this, and I got to do that, and I got to do a blog, and I got to do, so I have to do the website, and I need to do Instagram, and I need to do Pinterest, and I need to do like all the things. And as a new seller, you don't need to do all the things. You need to make products and optimize. Those are the biggest things you need to do. And one of the speakers is Kristen Doyle. She's offering a boot camp just on SEO, search engine optimization. I'll have a link down below. I'd just go to hers, and it's half the cost of the conference. Conference actually, as far as its price, is worth it. Okay, I've been to a lot of conferences in my life, and I've paid thousands. Well, most of the time I'm not paying thousands. My school is paying thousands of dollars to send me to conferences, and I mean, the virtual TPT conference is $79 US, credit card preferred, and they send you a T-shirt and things like that. For the price, it's worth its value. Now, so if you're brand new to TPT and you just want to focus on product creation, then I would say stay away for a year. Okay, that's, and again, just my opinion. However, if you are new to TPT and you just want all the information, and there are some of you out there that just want it all, you just like hit me with it, then I'd say go. But again, take it with a grain of salt. The one nice thing about this year's over last year's is you have until the end of August to watch all the videos. So last year I remember just cramming some in, cram. I did a lot because I was part of a teacher tag where 4 of us got together and we did YouTube videos on it. But now, and I personally am going to be away. I don't know how many videos I'll actually watch during the week of the conference. I will probably watch a couple when I get back, and I might watch some, if I get internet connection at the airport, maybe I'll watch a couple there, right? Who knows? So I am going to go, but this could be my last one. I don't know. We'll see. And again, just my 2 cents. You know, we all come from different perspectives. There is no one right answer. Some people love conferences, connecting with people. That's always a big thing. You are not alone in this journey, right? And so conferences are great for connecting with one another. So yeah, there's that element as well. When you're deciding to go, decide what's the goal. What's the end result? What do you want to see happen as a result of going to this conference? And if it's, you know, some of these other things like I want to meet some other people, then go, right? But if you are just starting your business, okay, I won't keep saying it. But let me know if you're going to the conference or not. Pop a message down below. I'd love to know. I am, like I said, I'm signed up for the virtual, but I probably won't be live. I doubt that I'll be live in any of them. So upcoming videos, next week's video is going to be on those of you who are brand new to Teachers Pay Teachers, and I'm going to do a video on uploading your freebie. Your first product on Teachers Pay Teachers has to be a freebie. So we're going to talk about how to make that freebie quality so that when you upload that paid product, people will be buying. All right? So wherever you are in the world, I hope you and your family are staying safe, being healthy. If you're on holidays, woohoo! Yes! And if you're not on, we're almost there. End of June is coming. Anyways, you can watch that video on Teachers Pay Teachers, or you can check out that playlist. See ya!